Hello friends. Today I'm going to say about the book summary of Who Moved My Cheese. Just I completed the reading of this book. I would like to share the key insights from this book. The book is all about changes, the changes we face in our day-to-day life. In this, the author summarizes using the four characters. The four characters are two rats and two little human beings. The two rats name Sniff, the innovator who constantly look for the changes, what is happening, updated, and Scurry, the mover, who is a very quick action taker. It can take action immediately into any change. And two little human beings. Hem is the resistor, often resists the changes and often questions being uncomfortable. And final, Haw, HAW, which is the adapter, who will adapt the changes, initially resist, but later on it will adapt the changes. So the story begins. There is a maze, big maze, which is a when we see in the puzzles, right? The maze, the bigger complex maze will be there. So these two rats and two little human beings always search for the cheese in the maze. In that complex maze, they found one day a abundant amount of cheese in one of the cheese station named Cheese Station C. Both the rats, Hem and Haw, they will go to the cheese station C daily, as well as the human beings, Hem and Haw. They go there, eat the cheese, and then come back. Every day they do the same activity. Whereas the two rats go there, eat the cheese, and come back. But both the little human beings, Hem and Haw, go to the cheese station, eat the cheese, but they feel little very comfortable with the cheese station. They decorate the walls. They will think that how about constructing a house near to the cheese station, so they can no need to take more action on that. So they feel the cheese station is abundant and it is there for their entire life. Whereas the rats scurry and sniff, they both eat and come back. They don't bother about the doing that and all. So something happens on one day, that is, the cheese is completely removed. The cheese is no longer. That is a big change. So when Sniff and Scurry comes in the morning to eat the cheese, there is no cheese in the tea station. They both look each other, no complaining, no questioning, nothing. Then they will take action. What is next? They move on to take the next action. They move on onto the cheese to find out in the maze for the new cheese. Whereas when Hem and Haw come to the cheese station C in the morning, they surprise when there was no cheese. They look at each other and complain, who moved my cheese? This is not fair. This is not in our comfort zone. They complain each other. They try to search the cheese near to the corner. They even dig the wall of the cheese with a hammer and nails and see if the cheese was kept other side of the wall. But there is no cheese. The two rats quickly, the lessons is the two rats Sniff and Scurry, they found out the cheese is not there. They move on to find out the new cheese. Whereas Hem and Haw start complaining, start bothering about what happened, why happened to me like this. why the changes are occurring to us, they keep on bothering. After the few days pass, ha, the another little human being realized that why I am bothering too much. What I can do if not I'm not afraid. What can I do if I'm not afraid? This is the idea that came into the horse mind. Then it started moving and take action. Okay, let me move to find out the cheese. So slowly horse started moving and try to find out some cheese along the way. Whereas him resist the changes and it is completely at the cheese station waiting for someone it will come and feed it. This way, how initially with him it won't take any action, but after certain amount of time it realizes that no, I have to move to get my new cheese. Otherwise, I will be cheeseless. So it will be started moving slowly in the maze, and sooner it starts moving, it was started to find some cheese in the maze. Dear friends, this is not the story about a maze and the four characters. The story is about our life. The changes will happen in our life, how we are reacting to the changes. Some of the life lessons that we can learn from this story is change is inevitable. Yes, change is compulsory in our life. Changes will happen. We cannot expect the changes. If you are comfortable with your current situation, enjoy it, but prepare for the changes. Notice when your cheese is shrinking. In this case, Sniff and Scurry, they were noticing the cheese. They were daily smelling the cheese. They are seeing the quantity of the cheese getting reduced, and they know it's happening, going to happen. Whereas him and her, they never notice the change. They did not notice the cheese. They always think the cheese enough. It is there in their bag, in the place. Similarly, in our situations, what is your cheese? Observe it, what is happening in our day-to-day life. Now AI industry is booming. Observe what the change is coming, take action before that. Movement creates momentum. Take action, take action. Like, our fears are much bigger than what we think. In this story, horse fear was bigger than the maze. When it's take action, it's slowly disappearing the fear and started finding the cheese. Adapt the changes. Winners are not those who are strongest. Winners are those who take actions. Now, action items that can made us need to do in our life. Think in our life. Find out what is your cheese. What is your one thing? Money, job, starting a business. What is your cheese? Number two, build another cheese station. Learning a new skill or having a side income or upgrading your skills, doing better every day. And number three, catch the hem voice. Why the change is happening to me? Why I why the situation occurred to me? Instead of complaining, take action and move forward. Number three, fear is always bigger than what we think. So We are not ready 100%. Take action before you are 100%. Start doing it. You will enjoy it. Slowly, when the moment happens, your momentum gains. You will reach the new pathways. This story is all about how we can adapt the changes and we welcome the changes. Hopefully, this information has helped you a lot to move on. Thank you. Bye bye. I will see you in the next video.